Hey, what's up, guys? So I'm gonna start doing some recaps, post-game recaps for the Yankees, and I think it's something that and I enjoy watching other folks, other channels do recaps and stuff like that. But I like to give my insights too, and I want to start with today. So the Yankees beat the Phillies 6-1 today, and there was some encouraging signs. There was also some, unfortunately, some bad news. Um, Meaning the Robinson Chirinos, the guy who they brought in to compete with Kyle Higashioka for the backup catcher job, has been diagnosed with a fractured wrist. So that leaves catching depth a little bit thin. Although they have a bunch of young players who look promising, particularly Austin Wells, their first-round draft pick from last year. So there is a lot of promise in the farm, particularly in the catching side. But I wouldn't be surprised if they brought in another catcher just for some depth. But he does have a fractured wrist, and and fortunately, the Yankees dodged a bullet with Luke Voit. I mean, there was an injury scare, a tag play during the game, so dodged a bullet there. Thankfully, he's not hurt. For the most part, I mean, aside with the exception of Zach Britton, the Yankees are pretty much healthy, and it's encouraging to see the starting pitching kind of just slowly, getting fitter and building up the arm strength and kind of keeping a low key spring today. Garrett Cole threw 3 innings, and we had 5 strikeouts, just getting through the rhythm, building up the arm strength. Herman's look good. Davy Garcia's look good. Tyone's look good. Kluber's look good. So it's good to see them pitching well and just kind of getting fit and ready for the season. It was also an encouraging sign. Cole threw 3 today, and then Johnny Lasagna threw 3, and then Ulysses Chacin, who's kind of been roughed up in the first couple of outings, had 2 solid innings today, and then they brought in Lucas Luce. I think that's how to pronounce it. He actually might take Zach Britton's spot right now. He might fill in that spot while Britton's out until at least June, potentially July, with a bone chip surgery in his elbow. His pitching elbow. So this guy's a journeyman. He's been around. He's 33 years old, played for a whole bunch of teams, but he's had a heck of a spring. And just kind of quietly just kind of getting dudes out and being very, very, very impressive. So I wouldn't be surprised if he comes up with the team, giving him an additional bullpen depth. And thankfully, with Britton, going down, thankfully they brought in O'Dane. Thankfully they brought in Justin Wilson. Even though he got roughed up yesterday, that's okay. I mean, he'll be fine once the season comes. So, and he did start a little bit late too, coming late because of the Texas storms and stuff. So he's probably a week behind everybody. But he'll be fine. So the Yankees thankfully have a good amount of bullpen depth, and they have from Mike King, who's been looking really good. His velocity's been high. He's been throwing 96, 97, so he's looking really good. And a bunch of other arms, young promising arms that to me are encouraging signs for the Yankees. So. And so I just wanted to recap today. Pitching was really smooth. Aaron Hicks leadoff home run, which is nice, and the boys are hitting. I'm looking at the box score right now. I mean, Hicks is just kind of consistently getting on board, and I like to see what I'm seeing from some of the young hitters and young prospects is more patience at the plate. They're drawing walks, and that's not a norm, at least from what my experience. A lot of the Yankees young players have not been really good at drawing walks, and these guys are drawing a lot of walks, which is good. I mean, it helps with on-base percentage. It helps let other guys come on and bring them over. It helps manufacture runs. So some small ball is nice to see, actually. And I hope that it translates for some of the veterans over into the season. It's nice to see Giancarlo Stanton healthy. It's nice to see Judge healthy. It's nice to see, the big boys healthy. Gio, the whole gang. Gleyber Torres, they're all looking really, really good. What else did we have today? We had Luke Voit had a hit. Chris Gittens, he's another guy that I wanted to mention. Chris Gittens, this guy's been a journeyman minor leaguer. I'm hoping that he gets an opportunity at the major leagues, particularly with the Yankees, if there's something that opens up for him. I really like him, and he's got straight right-handed power hitter, and he's been productive for a long time now, and that'd be nice to see him, provide some pop for the Yankees if something pops up for them. So I think he deserves a chance. So, but the bottom line is they won today 6-1. I'm seeing a lot of encouraging signs with the pitching, patient approach at the plate. And Domingo Germán is slowly building up arm strength too, which could be a really, really good sign towards him being or Davy Garcia being the number 5 starter. So I'm liking what I'm seeing from Montgomery too. So we're kind of on the right track right now, and hopefully they'll continue to stay healthy, avoid injury, and thankfully there's enough depth to kind of offset injury. But I would expect them to bring in a catcher of some sort in the next week or so, or the next couple of days, to give them another catcher for depth. So that's the recap today. I want to keep it short and sweet. I'll go over another recap tomorrow. I'll start doing them on a daily basis. Hope you enjoyed. If you like baseball content, particularly Yankees, hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification too if you don't, so you don't miss any of my new videos. And if you enjoyed it, please hit that thumbs up. It's really helpful to the channel's growth. And I got a lot of good stuff coming. I'll be doing the team grades in the division league and division grades real soon, right before the season starts, and a bunch of other prediction videos too. So be on the lookout. Thanks for watching. Have a good night.